unfolds, but you have to respect the chances of Chris Wakelin also.
Oh, absolutely. Terrific matchup this. I'm looking forward to this so much. Huge prize at the weekend. We're so used to these best of 11s, aren't we now? Anyway, that's a fluke to start with, which he'll take very willingly. Well, yes, I mean, in the match with Mark Allen, the middle session, he was completely irresistible.
Yes, he'd never gone as deep at the Crucible before, and you're quite right. So while Wakelin's exit from the championship was disappointing, his performances to get there most certainly were not. They were world class.
I think he's got to play well today if he's going to win. I mean, he needs a bit of luck as well. He's had a bit already. Win for Xintong, I felt. I don't know how much better than that Mark Selby can play. Yes, Mark Selby, the UK champion, led 4-1 and was playing some beautiful snooker. He won a frame from a long way back. You felt at that point, well, you know, regulation black when put under pressure. Xintong made another century, and the decider, well, he won it comfortably in the end. Terrific match.
But that kind of safety against Zhao Xintong is not recommended.
Because he was just knocking them in all the way through the match. He lost out that little duel though, didn't he?
Wakelin, one.
The table here by playing this safety shot, sending the cue ball back towards the green spot, and you'll see that nothing can be got to on that side. So that's good. That's an advantage. Well, that was a good effort. Played it with a lot of left-hand side to whip the cue ball around. I mean, that was a very difficult shot to play, and he'd been starved of any table time.
It was a scoring window. I'm very surprised he missed that.
And awkward again, although if he's playing the black, a little tricky start this to the match. But I do think the feature of Zhao Xintong's game, sheer class, timing, brilliance.
No.
This only just goes, this top one. And so he's just caressing the balls into the pockets.
A round of applause, but not his best.
25.
Nice cannon though, just hit the side of the black ball to hold it and be
33.
Yes, it might not end up a century break or anything, but it might be a quite telling contribution by the time it ends. Do you know, did that bounce out? Let's have a look. I wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Zhao Xintong, 33.
I was looking at the...
Well, it was surprising that Zhao got in when Wakelin missed that red to middle. It was surprising that Zhao has left the table when he did.
Yes, I've just watched it back and it definitely did not bounce out. He was spot on. It hit the jaw and... I think these close early frames... Yeah, I don't know if that was so easy as it looked. The yellow was kind of in the natural line of... Do well to win the frame from this, and he has a few points. Didn't pot that cleanly. I think that's why he didn't get past the pink.
Zhao Xintong, 8.
Last year. And of course, as you might imagine, given the Zhao won 13-5,
best snooker. I think he realises here that, you know, he felt that he was as well to play to pot that.
was a little more successful there for him.
Beautiful shot. Now, what does he do here, is the question. Yeah, that's utterly horrible, that snooker, because of where the referee might have to get on the spot here, because could be something else hit before the yellow. He's gone through the gap, you can't believe it, can you? No, but of course, if he keeps doing this, those 2 points for the free ball might yet be significant. And that's the problem with it. That's the problem with it, isn't it?
Well,
he's done so. Yes, clearly a big mistake there. Now, what does Wakelin do? I suspect he has to play the snooker back here. Well, there you have it. How about this for a turning? Playing off the third cushion. It's a brilliant shot. It's a very interesting battle, isn't it? Terrific shot.
Another terrific escape. Tell you what, if Chris Wakelin can win this frame, he's certain to win. just keeps plugging away.
Well,
Miss.
the plot thickens.
Wakelin 4. Two. Five.
It looks as good a way as any of potting the pink can get on the black to me.
9.
Yeah, I think that's for sure the best way. Any double can be missed, but some are easier than others.
14.
Yes, it's a terrific opportunity. It looks a... It's the frame that will not quite...
Well, at least Wakelin had the opportunity to split the white and the black up by almost maximum distance.
Double kiss would be on if he played it too squarely in the face. But that's a nice shot. Well, it's advantage Zhao Xintong. Now, that's a mistake, and while these are not easy...
For being involved in the Tour Championship in Manchester in early April. There's something about first frames that Chris Wakelin might come to hate, Neil, in his last match against Elliott Slesser, which I referenced a little earlier. Got one plus a free ball and won it on the black. So again, Wakelin battling similar emotions.
Yes, if you thought that our frame hits the first frame over there and they're still on the last red, so you can realise that the stakes are very high in this round, aren't they, for what's to come at the weekend? In a couple of days.
One.
Terrific shot. Oh my goodness.
1. Chris Wakelin.
Do you know, at this
5.
game sometimes you're a victim of your own... Yes, it wasn't easy, but I have to say I thought he'd get it.
One.
Their only other meeting this season.
He was determined, wasn't he, to try and put one.
Wakelin 6.
Yeah, that was quite an extraordinary place to finish.
One.
That was a much better shot, Neil, than it looked.
Terrific shot. Now...
8.
And there you see why he played it. It's freeing up the black when... Here's another one. Playing on that red again. Not the easiest, but opening the black in all directions. And that is what you call high-level break-building skills. There were two reds, both making potting of the black ball awkward, but they've disappeared off the table.
30.
And Zhao Xintong is the ultimate caresser of a ball, isn't he?
I'll tell you what else he's got going for him, Phil. He's got an incredibly relaxed way about him. On the final evening, he didn't look remotely fazed by that. How can you not be fazed by that?
38.
Well, that is okay, I think. That's a good shot because he tried to...
Zhao Xintong, 45. One.
Well, the no doubt frustrated Chris Wakelin tried to force the issue with a plant that was
8.
Yes, it'd be like the first, which he didn't quite get home in. It would have been it's a good frame to win again.
But Wakelin knows if he could clear up, it would really hurt Zhao because
7.
Well, the angle... He's playing to move it. Needed to sort of push it along the cushion by hitting the top side of the red.
32.
A very difficult pot to right corner. To the point where he didn't want to play it. It's
Chris
another
Wakelin, 32.
good effort, but I think...
One. Six. Nine. $13.
Up and down off the cushion. Doesn't need the black though, crucially. But he just put himself under
18.
more pressure than he needed to. You could see he wasn't perfectly placed on the blue.
24.
by making the quarterfinals, Zhao Xintong has equalled his
I guess it's a different kind of a match. The UK champion, no one really is making him a red-hot favourite for that one. Here, of course, he is now back to where he's been for most of the season. Expected to win. But there's never been a world champion over the years that's not had to put up with that kind of pressure.
knew he had to judge the cannon.
Done pretty well. I mean, he hit the jaws of the pocket, so I don't know if that was his plan, but
19.
That one was tougher than the one he missed by a street.
Five.
he's brilliant at opening the reds, and he's a little unlucky not to be on an easy one to middle, actually.
33.
Yeah, not one to rip.
Forty-one.
Yeah, the other thing to note is that when it was re-spotted or put in behind the spot, it still goes to this right corner. And that's why he missed it, because positionally
48. One.
I think Wakelin will be heartened, though, because the last thing you want to do right now, the world champion isn't in top gear, nowhere near overdrive. So maybe you can make a case out to say he's vulnerable today.
7.
Good view there of that very wide, really orthodox cue action.
Now the question is, if he does move the red, can he? Oh, he's missed. Oh, goodness. That is the cardinal sin at this game.
That's one of the errors made by leading professionals all the way down to raw novices, when you're concentrating so hard on the positional aspect of a shot.
Yes, and with a backup red, the one that Xintong's about to pop. But none of that matters now.
Another frame over on table 2, by the way. Zhao Xintong now 2-0 up on Ali Carter.
Twenty.
Yes, there have been mistakes, but there's been also good play in amongst it, and the odd shot that's been missed, and that Wakelin miss leads the way
32.
on that black.
Yeah, all Zhao Xintong right in to take a 2-1 lead.
And, you know, this is all about splitting up sessions of snooker, this game, isn't it? So if you could go in 2-2, that would be... I think he played it. I saw him looking down the line of that shot. It was a multiple ball plant.
Wakelin.
Well, that would be fine if the red went. Or no centuries. I'm sure that will change, but it's still fascinating the way it's coming,
Long. 1.
playing out this match. It's a good shot because that is actually quite a dangerous shot to be getting involved with if you don't get the snooker off and you leave something. It's certainly a hard-fought 3 frames we're watching, and I mean, it could end up a re-rack. I mean, there is no immediate. The cue doesn't really make it to the other end of the table. Oh, he's played it absolutely beautifully. That is a much more difficult shot than it looks.
As they should, that one.
That's an absolute gem. That's the best of the lot for me. Awesome for the 2.5 weeks. It's going to be pink first. But I think for him to be a continuous winner, and I'm sure we will end up.
Zhao Xintong, 6.
The ball's back. This time it will just be the cue ball, maybe. Or has he left anything because he's so short?
The thing about Wakelin is he's a pretty good tactical player. He's growing in stature as an all-round player for me.
1.
Just about wobbled in. The pace helping Zhao Xintong.
14.
Yeah, not quite got his scoring boots on in this evening session today. He played down at one point with back-to-back centuries, total clearance. It was all happening, but today has been a little different. He was on top of that one, and that's why he played what looked to be a slightly odd shot into the bunch, but the plant him. Seems less likely this time, but of course he's still got more reds and colours to pot from here. Wow, he's done it again. He's done it again.
Zhao Xintong, 45. 1.
From Wakelin's viewpoint, this could hardly be any better.
I guess the only thing you could say is now that the pink goes up on the blue spot, that's just made life a little more difficult to later on. But otherwise, you're right, absolutely. I think Zhao Xintong, who's normally very, very cool,
60.
is hoping for an error, and I think he's already seen one. Yes, some applause, but isn't snooker a crazy game? How is this break still going?
Damage this frame could do to Zhao. Oh, but now it's done damage to him.
Chris Wakelin, 22.
Yep, and now this mid-range shot, which usually are way within his capabilities, but we've... And that's probably why he missed that one.
Zhao Xintong, 5.
Players sometimes you don't perform at your best against. But Wakelin at the moment, he's making things very easy for him. Now that is a...
1.
Now, you might say this is a stretch, and I understand. And this frame isn't over yet.
Zhao Xintong,
39
1.
points, the difference.
Seems to hit them, doesn't he, pretty well. But as Phil rightly said, you know, the table is set up for getting snookers. He could do with this going in. Well, he's got there, but doesn't tell the story. He's had a poor frame here, Zhao Xintong, but scrambled over the line to win it.
Unexpected twists.
10. $14. 19. Zhao Xintong, 19, and the frame.
Going into the 15-minute break. They're also on interval in the match that's on table 2. Zhou Yilong has just taken a 3-1 lead over Ali Carter.
Well, he went for the pot, hit it thick, and sort of lifted his head straight away. Knew that that was the... If you're going to miss it, it's not a great way to miss it. Yes, he might feel, Zhao Xintong, that he has to play better than he has to win, even though he's 3-1 up. Well, he's timed that really well to get across to the left side of the table.
Teams without a half-century break. That was the case pre-interval, but maybe
7.
Zhao's in the market to put that to rights.
Yeah, it's very thin cut, this. You could tell by the way he was queuing up with pace that he had to hit it hard just so that red reached. Lovely shot, that. Yeah, that's lovely. The way that he's got on the red to just run it through on the black.
You could say that Zhao was lucky to be on the black. And from nowhere a few shots ago, he's now in prime position.
29.
I think that was just a bit
Zhao
slack,
Xintong,
wasn't it? It clearly
36.
went, but maybe not into the left extreme of the pocket.
And then totally unexpectedly getting out.
Amazing, isn't it? I mean, he's missed a red that's easy, but you kind of half fancy him for those still. He's been a bit sloppy today. He's still at a point where he might go 4-1 up.
Nine.
We know players, Neil, who shall remain nameless, who would be dwelling on a shot for a year.
That are not very strong mentally. And that clearly applies to Zhao Xintong.
15.
Once again, though, the cue ball just drifting.
One of those matches where you're commentating and even the simplest ball has been missed on.
27.
Zhao Xintong, hard to imagine from here he would fall victim to
41.
surrendering. But this match has been so strange, I wouldn't rule out anything, Neil.
Look, I'm 4-1 down. He's
49.
probably not in a great mental state to go and get this match because he hasn't played well enough. We have focused quite a lot on Zhao Xintong because he's not played at his best.
56.
He's still on the brink of a semi-final,
57.
isn't he? You might feel he's missed the boat completely.
Although in fairness, it didn't have much to beat. Champion and a former UK champion. For Zhao Xintong, it's the way it's been arrived at, Neil.
Yeah, he's on the brink. It's been a bit of a roller coaster today, isn't it, for both players in different. This man was 4-1 down yesterday and won against Mark Selby, no less. Yes, he's okay.
And maybe because of the way he's feeling, Wakelin just keeps trying to keep everything under wraps.
See, there was a good shot, wasn't it? He could have played that long red on the left side. He left a plant. It was a good spot from Wakelin.
Six.
Well, well, well.
Chris Wakelin, 9.
Just looking at what he was trying to do there, he's hoping to sort of steer the cue ball back beyond the pink to play on the black to the right corner. Both players seem to have lost their way of touch. And he's just given a chance straight back to Wakelin there, and that's a...
1. Nine. Seventeen. $25.
I think there might be a red that goes to the right corner. Playing through the reds here with topspin. Well, it's not the first time that he's not got that shot exactly right. The pink.
I thought for a moment it was too wide.
Back into the match. He just let him off the hook, Zhao Xintong, in this frame after that miss to that left corner earlier.
$48. $56.
To pull one back.
$64.
He would move up to, as it stands, 13th in the provisional world rankings, leapfrogging Barry Hawkins and Ding Junhui. So
$77.
Yeah, it's been a good recovery, I think. We saw it yesterday with Xintong. He knocked in back-to-back hundreds against Selby, and the pressure began to mount on the UK champion.
in frame 5 here.
Chris
Dug out the victory.
Such a good shot, isn't it? Rolling that in very casually. A bit unlucky there, certainty. So he's playing the double. And it was always wide. Biggest
Zhao
threat
Xintong,
there was not the red going in, but some insect. This is closer.
Or you make the double. Wakelin judged it perfectly, and now, oh, they've opened up.
Nine.
With a break of 88, Ali Carter is now back on level terms with Zhao Xintong at 3-3.
Yes, just about. He nearly lost the cue ball there.
$17.
In his last 16 match against Slessor,
$33.
Should amount to something being available. He's gone for it here. Yeah, good shot. A good calculation, I think. A couple of shots down the line.
39.
Well, this is some of the best snooker we've seen in the match.
$47.
don't think that's the case now. He seems to have found his touch.
$55.
Nice little shot, giving him a choice of reds. And like anyone who's in the top flight on a going day, he's pretty devastating.
63.
To seal the frame. Which he won't get a chance to play for, and Wakelin is putting it up to.
Yeah, you could even make the argument that momentum is with overcut a red to the middle pocket. Since then, he spent a lot of time sitting in his chair.
Chris Wakelin, 76.
The ball, I think, has slightly changed, and that goes with the territory of someone playing better. Another player a little bit desperate to get over the winning line. Now, has he got... Beautifully dealt with. Sending the cue ball up and down the middle of the table where the brown spot would be. Goodness, I tell you, he's not firing, is he?
Zhao Xintong, 1.
That was a little bit...
Against Elliott Slessor, he admitted then that he was feeling an awful lot of pressure. There is no more pressure than when you've been on the verge of victory, and He knew the consequences.
One.
Well, I think there's sometimes in a match where you know that you're struggling, that you almost need to get some kind of encouragement from your opponent to feel like he's still involved in this match, because right now he's not playing well at all, and Wakelin is.
Eight.
Well, now, I mean, that was not a great shot. He's left himself. Very well done.
All players thrive on confidence, I think.
16.
He does.
$24. $32.
Well, the balls are set up very nicely here for...
$38. $46.
Stayed down on that shot because he wasn't entirely convinced. Accept it. And I think
54.
Zhao Xintong has got to accept that, having been 4-1 up,
$62.
I think if you are going to make a meaningful comeback, and Wakelin has done that here, he has done so by scoring heavily, and that applause is for another frame, barring the snooker. So now we got the
70.
scenario which we've spoken about before, where you get a player who fights back with big breaks, come back onto their shoulders once they do get level. And I think Wakelin is in that spot now, so whether he could is kind of a different matter. But for now, he's done really well to get here.
77.
so 24 hours after coming back from 4-1 down, the boot could well be on the other foot for Zhao Xintong in the quarterfinals.
85. $92.
There's that old cliche, Neil.
Yeah, for sure, but that was almost the same point I was making, is it? That now applies to Wakelin as well. So, which went down to a final black ball. I said at the time that would be an interesting
95.
way for this match to end rather than start. Thrilling deciding frame that goes down to the colours. That would not surprise me. See, very good stuff. And
103.
This might happen.
107.
Chris Wakelin firmly in the zone. Surely he finds himself in the situation where he needs to win this frame to continue his participation in not one but two tournaments. If he loses this match, he can forget the Players' Championship.
Yes, containing shot only there. Be very interesting to see how this frame, half an hour, 40 minutes of playing time. So he's got his own battle to contend with.
Anywhere near his best.
The red next to the black is not potable. He played on the one.
Chris Wakelin, 3.
And that was an extraordinary decision, wasn't it? Now, whatever happens in this match, I have to say, despite however well Wakelin has played, that last shot was a big...
What a test. What a test for Zhao.
9.
In.
17.
Not interested in going into the bunch. He's very good at that, but right now I think
25.
easier. Interesting shot selection. It's hard to fault it, isn't it? But
Foul, miss.
if he's not careful. No, he's played it well. Basically just taking the red off the team. See, there's an argument. People say, well, why are you laying the snooker there? Well, actually, what I'll say about that, if he rolls into the bunch and leaves touching ball here, Wakelin, then all of a sudden, Zhao has the advantage.
Away from the table when he realised it was touching.
Turned out to be the right shot.
At times today, his concentration has not been sharp.
8.
One good split and he's almost there. Another terrific.
Very good. So red, high value colour, which it will certainly be if he pots this red anyway. We know what a break builder he is and what a wonderful, attractive scorer, but he's actually dug in quite well. Just going to make an observation now, and it doesn't seem like we're saying it for any other reason, but he's been coughing and spluttering a little bit, and I wonder if he's completely at full strength today. Only time will tell, but ultimately he's through.
Good timing with that comment, Neil. I was thinking exactly the same thing myself. I didn't want... I think it's entirely possible that. One thing that isn't off colour, though, his resolve. It's in there for all to see. Wakelin hasn't lost the match in this frame.
They get snookers and free balls and all kinds of things. It's weird and wonderful ways of getting back into the match. But at this point, of course, I mean, you can see a snooker guaranteed with the red closest to the pink
8.
after the next red-black.
9.
This black to pot. So the deficit is big, but not as big as it sounded on that caption. For a free ball to come. And the snooker is about to lay.
Just wait on 16.
It's good effort, that. He's not... But the dream is still alive. To do with this red coming out closer to the... Which he hasn't.
Foul. Chris Wakelin, 4.
It's a good one. It really is.
Wakelin's head is down. Where are the balls? If I lost this, well, I'll never hear the last of it.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
The crowd here at the Kaitak Arena are so involved with every shot.
On grimly here. These things would only happen in a last frame, wouldn't they? Because clearly, I mean, but of course the last frame is when you try, because it's the last shot you'll get really at winning a match. If this goes in. Say it again, you know, it could argue that I think he actually did go for the pot there, you know. Well, I think that might be his last shot.
Zhao Xintong has been waiting to exhale.
He's probably done the right thing, hasn't he? Let's be honest.
No, I don't think it was.
Colin Humphries saying, don't worry, it wasn't. So a 40-point lead for Zhao as the yellow just refuses to drop with the last red off the table. The best he can do with a free ball is just 2 points. It's looking grim for him. Surely that's that.
2.
It is now.
Zhao Xintong 5, frame and a match.
It wasn't the